Hi everyone. The purpose of the video is to present a use case of one of the modules that was designed and implemented in the scope of the Assets Plus project, namely Seasonal School Machine Learning for Defense at EQS 6 level. This module addresses different concepts related to machine learning, from a general introduction to its application in the defense sector through state-of-the-art techniques and tools. The course consists of 3 seasonal schools lasting between 2 and 3 days with lecture, a project-based learning activity acting as a field conductor for students to apply their new knowledge and skills, and finally some conferences with some invited speakers from the local ecosystem. This course targets students in the last year of license degree or first year of master degree. The domain addressed is artificial intelligence, and the topic is machine learning for defense. So as I said, we use different pedagogical approaches, traditional lectures, so on-site for the first 2 seasonal school and in an hybrid way for the last one, a project-based learning in groups and presentation of the result at the end of the program, and finally some exchanges with professionals of the local ecosystem and of the consortium. Regarding the material, we use an internal platform called Moodle and also some computers with the Anaconda Data Science Toolkit with Python computer languages and some AI libraries. Most of the teaching materials were PowerPoint, accessible on Moodle platform for the students. And at the end, the teachers ask students for the final test to prepare a PPT presentation to be uploaded on the Moodle platform also. If we look at the difference between the design and execution, we can say that before execution, finding some experts and professionals to give some conferences was easy, but what was difficult is to match also their availabilities and also sometimes the confidentiality of their works related to this topic. A second point was the recruitment, the organization of the seasonal school that includes full days of activities may be incompatible with different academic calendars as well as the availabilities of industrial partners. And then during the execution, we noticed that some attendees clearly lacked interest in the program and they only participated because the seasonal school became a part of a mandatory course. And about technical aspects, Zoom was used for the online session as it is the tool chosen by the University of Bordeaux. But depending on internal constraint, each institution that would like to replicate may have to choose a similar platform and ensure all the security aspect related to it. Regarding the drivers, working with other academic partners was really useful to understand the reality in implementing new courses and also engage the students, but also it was useful to initiate some discussion on existing partnership agreements between partners and the possibility of creating new ones, for example. And finally, using also common tools such as the registration form or evaluation questionnaire was useful. About the barriers, we identified three types of barriers. The first one regarding the data set. So some data sets are required for the student project so that they can employ different machine learning algorithms. And the key point here were to guarantee the secure transfer and storage, and then to ensure the proper use of data by the students. And of course, pre-processing of data removing sensitive information could have been done by the industrial partners, but that would have taken time, and we could also have asked the student to sign a document. But even if this can make students aware of good practices to adopt in terms of exchanging data with a third party, our wish was to enlighten the implementation of the project as much as possible. So consequently, the pedagogical team decided to define a project, avoiding the above problems by using a public dataset dealing with cybersecurity issues. Another point was that due to calendar issues, the prototype could not be accredited as a single course the first year. Nevertheless, in order to implement it, the pedagogical team proposed to integrate the course as an option in a larger module part of a Master 1, so that students had the opportunity to choose between 3 different options, including the Assets Plus courses. Finally, we noticed that a larger student population could be interested in following the course, for example, students in engineering, math, or computer science. So probably the chosen format, including a whole day of activity, is in fact an impediment for their participation due to the unavailable time on their academic calendars. So going to the lessons learned, we can say that procedures and time span required to include a new course on the academic offer may vary very significantly from one institution to another, leading to an impact on the replication of the module and student mobility. So it is important to plan the program and courses in advance in order to enable this module to be credited at the end. And the second point is that is the key for success of this program is to find truly motivated participants. So probably adjusting the format of the program to be more adaptive to the target can be interesting. And to finish, I would like to share with you a short video that is a bit a wrap-up of what I was saying, but including also some feedbacks from the students that have participated to the program that could be interesting for you. Thank you very much for your attention.
Within the Assets Plus project, the main goal of the WP3 is the execution of the training program from their prototyping to the replication in other contexts. Here in Bordeaux, we are in charge with other fellows of the training programs at the EQF 6 level. And more particularly, one of the modules deals with artificial intelligence for defense.
We want to industrialize some algorithms and make them run in real applications.
My name is Barbara Lavian. I am pedagogical designer at the University of Bordeaux. For the project Assets Plus, we designed the program Machine Learning for Defense. This is an intensive seasonal school divided in 3 parts, including lectures given by university teachers, teamwork on computers, and conferences by AL professionals. This program is using a project-based learning approach with tutoring. To design it, we first looked at the professional skills needed, and it was important to us to use active learning methodologies and have students practice skills at the world on real-life situations.
In my opinion, the seasonal school is a good way to improve and reinforce the link between our studies and the professional world. Indeed, this prototype program allowed us to discover and learn new functionalities and to acquire new knowledge concerning machine learning, which can be relevant for our future work.
The fact that machine learning can be used almost anywhere is really great. I immediately tried to make a link between what we learn in class and what we learn in the seasonal school. The thing I liked the most personally during the seasonal school was the plurality of aspects we worked on machine learning. It was not only programming, but also data pre-processing and even the ethic issues surrounding machine learning. We really learned to take a step back and critically look at our data before trying to apply any machine learning algorithm on them.
Beside the content of the classes that we took, I think that one of the features that made this seasonal school so interesting was its condensed format. Having classes 3 days in a row per month and being a follow-up by the trainers is just a very innovative way to learn and develop a subject in so little time. However, the thing that I appreciated the most were the lectures with the professionals in the field. Having the opportunity to exchange with people that are working in the subject that you learn in class is just an excellent way to put in context all the knowledge that you're getting.